I've got no makeup on, you know that, Stephen.
It's all right, Saturday morning, nobody cares, we're all right. And now I'm going to go to the page and see if we've turned up on the page. Yes, I can see us both on the page. So people on Facebook can see us, and we're live.
We're live for this testing.
Oh, yeah.
Be live, not believe, but be live.
Right, yeah, I mean, this only popped up last night. Jonathan Tripp was trying it out, and it looks interesting. The basic beauty of this, its USP, is that whilst we're sat here, we are looking at the Be Live screen, but we can see any comments on Facebook. So if anybody posts a comment on Facebook, it will come up here. So if you were doing a question and answer session, you can go live on Facebook and say, right, type in your questions. The questions show up here and you give the answer.
Right. So you need two screens, really, don't you?
No.
I'm in the web browser here. Oh, so I'd come off this system.
No.
Because I've got you in one tab on my browser.
On the right-hand side, can you see that Peter Stewart has made a comment?
Hang on, the chat box has got one on it now, so I need to open that. Mine's on the left-hand side, so I can see.
All right, okay, yeah.
Yo, Peter.
Yeah, so that's it.
You know, is it Yoville?
No, it's a yo from Aberdeenshire.
Well, I'm getting likes pop up on Twitter. That's buzzing here. Yeah, okay, right, very good.
Yeah, I mean that's the key, that the comments that are being made on Facebook are showing up semi-live here. Right. So if you had a question, then you could ask that question. Now we can have, as we have now, two people on screen. Yeah, and but it's done in stages. So the first stage is to go to belive.tv and register, and you register with your Facebook account. So that's step one. Step two, right, just a minute, Peter. Step two is that you go live, and you go live on your own. You do your first broadcast on your own to Facebook, to your Facebook page. You answer the questions, everything that people ask as they're watching, and then the next stage is, once you've done the first broadcast, the people at Belive TV take a look at it and say, okay, you can have two people on screen. Okay. And that's it. That's the process. So you do your first one, just you, and then from then on you can do two people. And they look like a very friendly setup. I'm going to have a demonstration later, but it's basically self-explanatory. Right, and Peter has said is on his phone, and we can see you typing without going to Facebook. Anything that you type on Facebook will appear on our screens here. So if you've got any questions about belive.tv or about the Wiltshire Business Club.
Yes, I need to chat to you about that, Peter. We'll do that off air. I have a cunning plan.
Right, that's good.
Yeah, so we got some ideas about that. You'll see I put a voting section in today, so I'll need you to vote on that as well, if you would.
Yeah, I did. Tuesday is my preferred day.
That's good. That's good. I think Tuesday's going to be the favourite day. Friday evening's a bit of a dead end, really. People want a weekend off.
Yeah, it's winding down for the weekend, isn't it? I mean, that's what it's Friday morning's okay, but Friday evening, no. That's the start of the weekend. So Tuesday would be good. Are we talking in town? We are. The Fox and Hounds. Oh, brilliant!
Got a 50 seat room for us.
Right.
And a couple of good choices of menu. So I want to have a chat with you about that. We'll do that offline.
Yeah. Okay. Understood. But it'd be good to have it in town.
Oh
yeah. Because it makes a change, doesn't it?
It does.
It makes a change to be in town. Yeah. Right. Well, we are live on Facebook. If you've got any questions for us about our being here, or about business in general, or about Twitter, or anything at all, then just type your question into the Facebook page. We'll see it and we will react to it. I mean, the thing is that this is just moving so fast. I mean, as you said earlier, there's something new every week.
I know.
It's hard to
keep. It gets tweaked every week that's already existing, you know.
Yeah, I mean, rumour has it, I can't try this out myself, that Fire Talk, which went to 10 minutes of broadcast, which basically left 90% of the users unable to use it, has now quietly slipped back, and you can go back and broadcast from Fire Talk. So that's interesting. Yeah.
Periscope is coming along leaps and bounds. Twitter's really making a big impact. They're really pushing Twitter out now for many things, many features coming on. They're going live with the Melbourne Cup horse race as well, Twitter. That's their first international sporting transmission.
Wow.
Yeah, so lots of things coming up.
I'm lucky enough to have been there twice.
Have you? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You get the train from Flanders Street Station, which is packed in the morning. It's packed with racegoers, all dressed to the nines, because this is we went on Ladies' Day, so hats galore and everything. And the station is just outside the racecourse. So you go for the train, you walk across into the racecourse itself. And we were with somebody who had what could best be described their own stand. So we were invited into there, and it's wine and Australian wine.
Of course, you wouldn't have any other rubbish, would you?
And champagne by Peter, and champagne, and then you bet on the races. And it's the biggest day of the year. I mean, we stop the Grand National, don't we? I mean, every March the Grand National is on, and the nation stops. It's the same in Australia for the event you just described. The country stops. Everybody has a bet and a flutter. And on the train coming back, it said that everybody was drinking wine and beer and what have you. Well, they were sober going. They weren't sober coming back. No. But a friendlier, drunken crowd I have never seen. So yeah, it was good to be there for the Melbourne Cup. And of course, my son lives in Melbourne now.
Oh right, yeah.
He and his wife Karen moved. Well, they're actually Australian citizens, I think. Moved there 4 years ago, and they took the dog with them, and she is still over there as well. I'm looking forward to being able to go with Angelica and visit them sometime.
They're good.
It should be very good, because it's a great place. I mean, I love Australia. We had business out there, so I was able to go for several times. And the food, the wine, the people. That's the sort of place that you could retire to if you weren't living near divisors.
Yeah.
Then
you're right. Be a good option. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, we have no viewers according to this. Oh, one now. We've got one more popped up on the left side here.
Yeah.
Hello, viewer. If you'd like to ask a question, say what the heck are you doing here? That's fine. We'll take that.
Yeah. Indeed. Anybody who's watching, Morton, if you want to ask a question, then please do so.
This is a Belive test.
It is a Belive test, and it's a second one. And I mean, the quality is good, the sound and what have you, and the control panel. Well, there's not that many buttons. You can't go wrong, really.
I haven't got headphones on, so I'm getting no feedback my end. So I think it's okay your end if you want to.
Yeah, no problem at all. No problem at all. Yeah, it's all good. Right. Okay. Well, I think everybody's out shopping.
It must be.
In the sunshine.
Shining here at the moment, Peter.
Yeah.
Okay, say Pete, Stephen.
Yeah.
So, yes, it's blue sky up there. They're still wet from the rain overnight, but it's looking good in Trowbridge.
Right. Well, I think when there are more people on Facebook, this would be a great way to do a quick Q&A session and get people involved. It is 2 up on camera at the moment. They're looking at 3. They're testing it, so that's a possibility. I'm having a demonstration with them either later today or on Monday to find out more of what's going on behind the scenes.
The question you could ask them is, can it be targeted to a group? I know we got Facebook Live. We can just click and put that straight into the group.
Yeah.
Talking. But of course, that just limits you to one person, as far as I know, at the moment.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, I just wondered if there'd be a way of targeting this into the group directly.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'll check up on that.
Maybe not yet, but it'd be something they could work on.
Oh yeah. I mean, it'd be a good way of just doing quick 10-minute interviews. Yeah, that's one application. And the recording obviously is on Facebook afterwards, so that's not a problem. It's all good. Right.
Very good. We'll catch
Thank
you
you for joining.
later.
Yeah, thank you for joining. I'll see you later.
All
Take
right.
care.
Yes, bye.
Right, okay. Just testing the system, and I'm just reading something. Right, okay. So that was a quick test. I'll be back later in the week. I can see many uses for this system. Belive.tv, if you want to try it out for yourself, it'll go to your Facebook page, or could go to more. And as Roland said, if we can get it going to groups as well, then we're on to a winner, especially being 2 up on screen. You've got to get your pilot's license. So you do go to belive.tv, sign in with Facebook, schedule your first broadcast, which is for a set date and time. Turn up on the page on that day and time, check out your camera, and then start your broadcast, and you're live on Facebook. It's as easy as that. Once you've done your first broadcast, you'll then be approached by the Belive.tv team, and they will then give you this screen, which I can see now, which is the face-to-face screen, which is 2 people on screen. And then you're away. You've got your pilot's license, you can fly. And it's 2 up on screen on Facebook Live, as it should be, which is 2 people side by side, not picture in picture. If anybody's got any questions, I'm here for another minute or so. Then please type comments on Facebook. And as I said, the beauty, the USP of this system is that you can ask your questions on Facebook. I can see them on the screen. If you want to prove that and test it, just type a comment in. If there's nobody watching in a minute or 2, then I'm going to stop this test and take the rest of the day as a break, because the sun is shining here in wonderful Wiltshire, and it's time to go out and about and get some steps in, because my Fitbit, after this last week, needs recharging with some steps. So I'm going to make a last tour of the Facebook page, and that tells me that, oh right, hang on, that's interesting. Stephanie, yes, you can have two people on screen at the same time. I've not see. Oh right, okay, yeah, I can see your comment now. Yes, basically, as I said, it's when you first use it, it's just you, and you just do a trial run. You then send a note to belive.tv. They will then email you with a link to your face-to-face page, and you can then use that to have 2 on screen at any time of day or night, 24/7. And it's probably for Facebook, and ease of use is just so simple. In fact, any more questions? This is good. I can actually see the comments as people are making them. So I'm going to test this the other way around. So what I'm now doing is I'm making a comment from belive.tv, and that might show up. I'll check it afterwards. That might show up on the Facebook feed. Be interesting if that can be done, because not only will you be able to answer questions and answer them using sound and vision, you could also put a text answer or a link which will go direct to Facebook, which is even better. I need a guided tour of this, and I'm hopefully going to have that with Daniel either later today or on Monday. But I recommend that if you're interested in live broadcasting at all, now's the time to get in. It was only made public yesterday, so if you get in now, belive.tv, then you can try it out, and you're ahead of the game really. Anything that happens in the next 48 hours is ahead of the game, because these things will go viral, and now is the time to get on board and be testing. and I'm going to hide the comment. All right, okay, I'm going to take the link and I'm going to post it, and hopefully it's there. And has it actually appeared on Facebook? That's the question. I'm just going to refresh Facebook. I'm just experimenting as well. Okay. All right. Okay. So my comments show on the screen, but not here. So I'm going to put the link here. Right, that's the link, Stephanie. If you try that link, then sign in with your Facebook account, and you'll get to create your first broadcast, which will be just you, and you can go to your page, or I think there may be a drop down so you can select where it goes, so it can be as public as or private as you wish, and then you just run a test at a set date and time, and that runs, and then once you've done that, you'll be contacted by the team and directed to the two up on screen, which I have to say is just so simple and easy to use. You're most welcome, Stephanie. I mean, it is just, I'm blown away, because until now we've had very complicated things to do to get onto Facebook Live, and this just works. The link is now down in the thread. If you go there today, tomorrow, you'll be getting ahead of the queue, ahead of the game, and now's the time to get on board. And this is Facebook Live 2 up as it should be. And they have said in writing that they're looking at 3, but we can't expect that early doors. I mean, one person on screen is good. We've been able to do that for a while now. 2 people on screen, we haven't, without going out to other applications. And now we have a direct live line to Facebook Live. But the beauty of it, the USP, as I'm coming back to, is that I can see the comments that are actually made on the Facebook page as they're made, and I can respond to them verbally, or I can type in text and it will come up on the screen. So I can answer your question. So if I just said the link, and the link comes up on screen, you can see it, and that text stays there for a second or two. So that is very good. As you can probably tell, I'm quite impressed by this. And I don't actually want to come off air. I just want more people to join me on air. I've got a feeling that I'll be doing quite a few of these. Not to annoy people, I put them onto my profile, my business page, and then you've got a choice of whether you go there or not. But as I can say, if you want to test this, then go to the link, and the link stays up on screen, and you can see it's the same as the link on the top right. Belive.tv is powering this, and I'm looking forward to having a demonstration later today by Daniel Mayer and his team, and I can see nothing but good in this. Kudos to the team for actually designing and creating a system which works straight out of the box, and at this stage it's very reliable. Now, if you have questions, I can also see the number of people viewing. The link did not work. Hang on. Just a moment. I've just clicked, Stephanie, I've just clicked the link. When you're saying it doesn't work, in what way doesn't it not work? Can you give me a bit more information to work with? Because it takes me there. I'm just going to try the link again. And I can see in the center of the screen, on the in the stands on the football pitch, get started, red get started. Press that, and that's all you need to do. Sorry, I missed that bit out. You need to, right, the link you post, where does it take you? It should take you direct. I can see it now to the Belive.tv homepage, which is displaying a football match within a football match. It's got an iPhone in the center of the screen, and then above the iPhone is a get started link, and the whole thing at the top says broadcast on Facebook Live with anyone from anywhere. Well, that's interesting. Right, okay. I'm going to post the link again, and the link is this. If you click that link, or if you click the, there's a picture, I can see a picture below my link. If you click that. All right, oh, sorry, right, okay, understood. Yes, yes. Thank you, John, and good morning, John. Nice to see you. This is a new app, Belive.tv. Do you want to join me on air? Just for a second or two. I'm only going to go till sort of midday. But if you want to join me on air, if you just say, no, the link is not to my show. You can't see me by clicking that link. You can only get to create your own show. I can't give this link out to anybody else at the moment because I'm just getting my pilot's license for the system. The link I gave you was to the page itself, where you can sign up and create your own show. It's not like Smile Time or not going to mention Blab or Fire Talk or I can't give you a link to join me. I can't give a public link to join me. I can just give you a link to the page itself, and you can start your own. Unless you happen to be John Upton, in which case, if you say, John, that you want to come on air, who's? All right, okay. Now, if you can still hear me, John, and you want to come on air, then okay. Well, John's not coming on air. Yeah. So just let me answer a question in the background. Okay, that's the question answered, and I'm back. Yeah, okay. So I'm quite taken with this. I can see lots of different uses for it. If you wanted a quick Q&A session, then it's a great way to go. So Belive.tv, press the Get Started button, set up your own show, go live the once. Then you'll be contacted by the team, and you can then go face to face and invite one guest to join you on screen. And that's the way that it goes. And it's very simple and straightforward. They've kept, it's the KISS principle, keep it simple, and everybody stays sane, and it seems to work very well. So okay, right. Yeah, it seems to work very well. I took a call in the background there. So I can see me using this quite a bit. This has been my second test, a good experience. Thank you for Roland for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. I'm going to end the broadcast now and commence Saturday. Take care, everybody. Bye. And that should have ended the broadcast. Did it though?